parle de français. Sorry, parle de travail. And he talks about work. So, first of all, you guys have some jobs to do by yourself. You just tell us about it in your introductions. Please repeat it. We'll start with Shreya. Shreya, please tell us your job
Ma'am,
in
French or
French.
English?
Yes, please share it in French.
Acravia.
Écrivain.
Acrava.
Very good. And Miss Simi, your turn.
Comptable.
Comptable. Very good. And Gagan, if you can, please try to speak.
Yes, ma'am. Je suis enseignant d'anglais.
Oh, that's great. So, you like to share something because now we can hear you. Please share something about yourself.
Yes, ma'am. It's my interest to learn French because I want to move abroad. So I had started to learn French 4 months ago, and now I'm going for my A-level.
Okay, so can you present yourself in French?
Yes, ma'am. Je m'appelle Gagan. Je ventre en je vis et Punjab avec ma famille. Pendant mon libre temps, j'aime lire romans et livres. Je parle hindi, anglais, Punjabi et pas français.
That's great. Okay, so just like you guys have the jobs, okay, we lost again, Gagan, it's fine. There are few jobs, and you know the rule of jobs in French. Like if you are a director, then if you are a male, the spelling would be different. If you are a female, then the spelling would be different. Now this caused something, both complications in both listening and speaking, as well as in writing. Because the spelling changes, the pronunciation changes simultaneously, and this changes the way we use it in the sentence. Okay. So this is our first PPT. Parle de son métier. Can you please repeat?
Parler de son métier.
Good.
De son métier.
Gagan, it's your turn. Okay, it's fine. I think that you can't speak. So, métier is your profession. Okay, the work you do to earn money. In French, for work, for travail, we have so many words: profession, métier, then entreprise. Some specific words are there. Métier is specifically used in the condition when you was asking about what work you do to earn money. Okay, because there are some professions out there which we do for our like spirituality, for social works are there, for which we didn't get any materialistic returns, any profit are not there. They are calculated in our profession, but métier is specifically used for the work we do to earn money. Are we clear with this? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great, madam. Okay. So, Ms. Simi, please read the first question, the first part of the question.
Quelle est ta profession?
Quelle est ta profession?
Quelle est votre profession?
Quelle est votre profession? Very good. Now, it is a very simple question, the basic question we have in French. What is your profession? What you do to earn money, to earn a living? Okay. So, while starting communication, this is something you're going to say like, Now just suppose Miss Simi, we meet for the first time. Okay? And I say, salut Simi, comment vas-tu?
Salut madame, je vais bien.
Oh, ça va. Ok. Dis-moi, quelle est ta profession?
Je suis une comptable et toi?
Moi, je suis un professeur de français.
C'est génial.
Now, ah, d'accord. So amazing. You did a great work. It was like pure and clean. Now, Miss Shreya, it's your turn. Read the second question.
Quel est ton métier?
Quel est ton métier? So now, Gagan, Miss Shreya has asked you something. Mademoiselle Shreya asked, quel est mon métier? Please tell her.
Je suis un enseignant d'anglais.
Okay. Can you please, can you hear it? Shreya, can you hear it?
Yeah, I have heard it.
Okay. So what will be the next line you will say to him?
I actually don't know what that means. I understand that Anglais, I know that means of English, but before that
Okay.
I couldn't connect.
Okay. So please explain to her. Explain to her in English because she don't know.
I'm a teacher of English.
Okay. So do I need to like ask an open-ended question or can I just close the statement here?
It could be your both. Like it's on you because we are doing communication. So if you want to carry on with the conversation, you can ask an open question, or if you want to end it, just end it. Because all is French is a language. The main focus is your communication.
Right now, can I say just like d'accord, which means
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
And d'accord is the simplest way. So it's always used. Okay. So now here's something that I want you guys to like keep in mind while having this. Here. You can see the difference in ta and votre is present here. So who can tell me what is it?
Ma'am, both is your
Yes.
wait. I really it of course both of them means your only.
Yes. Good.
Ta
You're
for informal
yes.
and votre for informal.
Votre is for formal and ta is informal. And who can tell
Yes,
me what are the situations or the conditions in which we use a votre, or what is the pronoun of votre? Can you please tell me? For which pronoun we
Your,
are
ma'am.
using votre?
Your.
Your is to and who. Which one?
Plural you
Plural. Very good. Plural.
and ta is
And
for singular you.
yes. So I will write it down if I can. The pronoun here is vous. Vous means you in French. Okay. And which one? Formal ones. So as you can see, it's formal. So you are talking with your elders using this one. If there are more than one person there, you will use vous. In conditions where you are meeting a stranger or a person to whom you have to be with a higher, like a person with a higher standard of position in your company, like your boss. So you will use vous, not you, unless you are very close to the person or you are friend. So I hope this one is clear for you.
Yes, ma'am.
For ta, the pronoun is tu. And I think you have done the pronouns, so I don't have to explain them. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, who can tell me the uses of or the places where you have to use to?
You, ma'am, where we have close relation as with our
Yes,
friends.
relationships, very good. Friendship. And it means it's all about the informal conditions, meeting your friend, your family, your partners, someone you are very close with, your juniors. So that's the
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
Now here you can see we have used ta profession and votre profession. The difference is formal and informal. What it also changes is the conjugation of this particular verb. As you can see, here is a and here is it.
It.
So I think you can tell me which verb it is.
Être.
Être. Very good. So you have to be very good because while we are talking, it is not affecting very much. Okay, we can go with the flow and things comes out randomly and it's hardly visible. But when you're writing these questions, because you have to in your art nouveau ardu exam, you have to write down question the letters, and these type of questions are going to be like the part of it. In your letters, you're going to add these questions to make it more like how can I catchy in the eyes. Okay. So this one is something that is a basic form of asking the what is your profession, and the one you mostly use while writing. Okay. So that's all. Now here's one thing I want to tell you, that profession is feminine. In French, everything is divided into masculine and feminine, and profession is a word which is feminine. Because of that, we have to use a different syllable here. Can you tell me? Can you tell us which one is telling the difference?
Quelle. Like Quelle.
Absolutely. Quel. And with
Can.
quel, there is one more. Can you find it out? It's the ta. This one. In French, we use ta for feminine, ton for
For
masculine, and t apostrophe when it comes to vowels. I will write it down. Ton for masculine, ta for feminine, and t apostrophe when they are vowels here. And what will we use for plural forms?
Ma'am. TES.
Absolutely. TES, te. This is for plural forms. Okay? Okay, are we done with it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Gagan, can you please read the next question?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie?
Okay, the next one was the quel est ton métier, but it's okay, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, please read it.
Quel est ton métier?
Quel est ton métier? Same question, what is your profession? I already told you the difference. A profession is all type of works. Métier is specifically the one through which you earn the money. So please read the first one in the answers. Je suis like anyone or anyone you like.
Je suis étudiant.
Je suis étudiant. Very good. Okay. Now, Michelle, please read the next one.
Question.
Yes. One question and one answer. We are going to do this.
Qu'est-ce que c'est tu fais dans la vie?
What you are going now, the literal meaning is, let me first tell you the literal meaning. What are you doing in your life? So in English, it's pretty rude. The literal meaning is what you're doing in your life. You can't ask someone like this. It's pretty rude. But in French, it was actually a way of saying, what are you doing for your working, for your earning money, all this stuff.
Can we also say something like, what do you do for a living?
This is like that. This one is like that. What is your way of livelihood? How you're working out? So actually, here's something I want you guys to know, that literally changing or translating something from French to English is not absolutely possible. In French ways, we have some things that are totally different from English. If you literally translate this line, qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie? It means what you're doing in your life, which every parent is telling their child. But it also means what you're doing for your livelihood. So I think I'm clear over this, that literal translation is not possible. We have to make amendments or changes. So please also read one answer.
Je suis actrice.
Je suis actrice.
Actrice.
Actrice. We have to open up your mouth a little bit more. Actrice.
But we're going to use the liaison thing here now. We're going to mix the S and A.
Yes, definitely. So
this
it becomes je suis actrice.
Actrice. Actrice.
Suis actrice. You have to make it sactrice. From actrice to sactrice. Okay. Miss Simi, please read the next one.
Que fais-tu comme travail? Que fais dans la vie?
Now, it's also mean what you're doing for your livelihood or what you're working currently on. So you can also talk about like in the time periods. Like there's a way of saying that depuis 5 ans, je travaille ici dans la cabine du avocat. Like from 5 years, I'm working here in the law firm. I will write it down for you. In the meantime, please read one of the answers.
Je suis médecin.
Yes, yes.
Je travaille avec cabinet d'avocat.
Je travaille avec cabinet d'avocat. Okay. So now I want you guys to interact and use a bit of these questions to ask each other, and please try to use these answers in places of your actual jobs. So please randomly ask each other what you are doing or what is your profession. Please, anyone can ask anyone. It will be easier if you will be more interactive. Shreya, ask to anyone. You start and ask it to anyone.
Ma'am, what do I have to ask precisely?
Take any one of these questions and
Okay,
ask to, like you guys are starting a talk. You guys are going to start. Yeah, you're going to hit a conversation, and this is your first question.
Okay, ma'am, I just want to ask, like, if I'm asking Simi, I can say quelle est ta profession, but if I'm asking Gagan, so I can say quelle est ton métier. I cannot do vice versa because she's
No. And now here you have to keep in mind that this ta and to are not regarding the subject. It's for
it's
object.
regarding the profession and the métier.
Yes, it's
Okay,
for profession and métier, not for the person you are asking to.
okay,
This concept is totally different in English. Like we change the syllables according to the subject. If it's a boy, we use he, his or her, his, and if it's a girl, we use her. But here in French, the object is the main concept for this, at least for these syllables. So if you're saying like what is the profession of your mother, okay, so you're not saying seeking the thing that it's a women, it's a female's mother or a male's mother. You are seeking the mother part. So sa mère, sorry, ta mère, okay.
got it, ma'am, got it. I'll ask Simi, quelle est ton métier?
Salut Shreya, je suis comptable.
D'accord.
Quelle est ta profession, Shreya?
Je travaille comme écrivain.
D'accord.
Very good. Now Gagan, your turn. Ask anyone.
I'm asking to Shreya. Quel est ton métier?
Je suis écrivain.
D'accord.
Please use
Yes.
the answers that are written on the
Okay,
screen.
sorry. Je suis
It will be
dentiste.
more helpful.
Salut Gagan,
D'accord.
je suis dentiste.
D'accord.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie?
Je travaille avec cabinet d'avocat.
D'accord.
And this is a new way of saying, like for the last question, tu fais tu comme travail? You can also use depuis 4 ans, je travaille comme avocat. Like for last 4 years, I'm working as an advocate. So Miss Simi, please repeat this one.
Depuis 4 ans, je travaille comme avocat.
Depuis, not depuis, depuis. Depuis. Very good. Je travaille comme avocat. You can also say je suis avocat. It's also correct. It's your call, whatever you want to say. Okay, are we clear with this PPT? Okay,
Yes.
now we're going to change it out. Okay, so I have to stop.
So ma'am, debut here is standing for since.
Yes, since. Okay, I have to clear my screen unless it will going to cause trouble. Okay, sorry for the delay. Yeah, we are done with it. Okay. So can you see the screen? Is it clear? Now the second part of the question. Obviously, you are holding a conversation, so you have to ask, do you like your job or not? So these are the questions. I think this is the perfect for your level. There are other ways too, but this one is something we're going to stick to. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes ton travail? Do you like your work? Now it's your calling. It could be a yes no question, or you can use a very descriptive way of answering. Like, oui, bien sûr, j'adore voyager. Yes, it's very well. I love traveling. So we can say that the person is either a traveler or his work is related to traveling. Or you can also say no. Say oh no. Like no, it's very boring. Did I get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So please, Gagan, read the first question, the top one.
Est-ce que tu aimes ton travail?
Est-ce que tu aimes ton travail? Do you like your work?
I have to answer it.
Now, yeah, you can either answer it positively or negatively. So take any one.
Oui, c'est ma passion.
Oui, c'est ma passion. Yes, it's my passion. I like my work because it's my passion. Okay, Miss Simi, it's your call. Take the next one. Ma'am, you're muted.
Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Oui, bien sûr, j'adore voyager.
Now, in place of voyage, you can use oui, bien sûr, j'adore mon travail. Voyage is particularly talking about the work the person is doing. So you can use oui, bien sûr, j'adore ma position dans l'entreprise. I love my position in my enterprise. Okay. Michelle, est-ce que tu aimes ton travail?
Oui, bien sûr, j'adore voyager.
Voyager is for traveling. I think I shouldn't have joined it. It's making things complicated.
I'm understanding the meaning of it, the
Actually,
pronunciation.
we thought that we are supposed to pronounce the words.
Voyager is particular. It's an example to particularly telling that the person is either from a traveling company or his work calculates traveling in it. So you can use your, like, I can add it here. Oui, bien sûr, j'adore mon travail. Now, there should be a reason why you like your work. So, Shreya, why you like your work?
I can go for the third one, oui, c'est ma passion.
Oui, yeah, that's an incredible way of, like, at the time of your examination, if you tell the teacher, the examiner, that oui, c'est ma passion, it gives a very positive impression. So, Miss Simi, it's your call. What you will say? Pourquoi tu aimes votre travail? Why you like your work?
Actually, I'm good at numbers, but I don't know how to say it in French.
Okay, try it in English and we will see about it. Oh, now that's like pretty something I can't tell, because I'm not a favorite is not the favorite thing in this world for me, but yeah, it's also good. Tu aim, like, shift. You like the digits?
Yes.
Okay. And for Gagan, what you are doing? Like, obviously you're a teacher, so why you like your work?
Oui, c'est ma passion.
Oui, c'est votre passion. But now think you are doing some work you are not happy with. So here we also have labels for them, sentences for them. So how will you say
Okay.
it?
Je n'aime pas mon travail. Je changerai à l'avenir.
Okay, you don't like your work, you will change it in the future. I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
you wouldn't mind there's a little mistake here.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Shreya, same case with you. You're not happy with your work. What will you say?
None of these pronunciations I know till
Own
now.
you. Own you.
Je t'avais à cause qu'elle offrait de l'argent.
Okay, so you are like saying that you don't
Yes.
like it, but because of the money, right? So, je ne travaille à cause qu'elle offre l'argent. I'm working because they offer the money, unless I have no interest in it. And Miss Amy, what's about you?
Say anonymous.
Say on. Say on. It's boring.
No. Only.
No, say no. Okay. So now again we will come to the talks. Gagan, ask anyone in the group what's their profession is. Let me change the screen. What's their profession, or do they like their profession?
D'accord. Okay, I'm asking to Simi. Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie?
Je suis étudiant.
D'accord. Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Oui, bien sûr. J'adore étudier.
D'accord.
Very good. Now, Miss Simi, it's your turn. Ask anyone now.
I'll ask Gagan. Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Whom you are asking? We didn't get. Sorry.
Quel est ton métier, Gagan?
Je suis étudiant.
D'accord. Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Oui, c'est ma passion.
Not passion, passion.
Passion. Okay. Passion.
Okay. Shreya, it's your turn. Take the question. I think you can ask me too. Let
Okay.
me also be a part of it.
Quel est ton métier, Kanika? Wait, I've used this one a lot. Que fais-tu como tavel, Kanika?
Yeah. Okay. Je suis étudiante. Et the next one.
Est-ce que tu as mis ton travail?
Oui, j'aime mon travail. C'est très incroyable. Et je parle avec toutes les personnes dans ma collègue. C'est très incroyable pour moi.
D'accord.
I think I have to ask you two the same question. Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie? What do you do in your life?
Je suis étudiant.
Ah, bien sûr. Est-ce que vous aimez votre travail?
Oui, c'est ma façon.
Est-ce que tu aimes? C'est ma passion.
C'est ma passion.
Yeah, passion. Passion.
Passion.
Okay. So I think we are done with these two slides. And any questions? Anything you guys want to ask?
Ma'am,
That's it.
the first,
Now the last one. Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you please repeat?
ma'am, actually, I have a doubt in the negation in the previous slide.
Wait a minute. Let me change it. Okay, this one.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the first one is in negation itself. It's we will pronounce it like say Tonio. Like there will be a like liaison in T, A and A, or we will say it like say in you.
The which one line? The second
Ma'am,
one
in
in
negation.
positive.
Ma'am, first point in
Negative
negation.
ones, ma'am.
The negative ones. This one, no. Say in you.
It will be pronounced as say in you or say in you.
Say in you. Not in you. In you.
We will not like use the liaison here with they and
You can like you according to grammar. You have to use the liaison. No, set in you. But mostly when we are talking about our emotions, what we do we like keep a bit of gap to make it like something important. So again, it's your call. Liaison is something that's always present, but you can keep the gap and make this thing more important.
Okay. Ma'am, we may also consider it in adjectives when we have to use adjectives.
Yes, yes, it could be a form. The form will a little bit change up. The spelling will change a little bit, but it is an adjective like boring work, mal travail, bad work. So I didn't put the adjective one here because it's another story, and there are things to consider before making something an adjective. So it only can be done when we are doing the topic of adjectives. For now, this is for oral comprehension. When you're going to talk, when you're going to interact with the invigilator, this is something that can leave a good impression in invigilator. Okay. Anyone else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I know what? You didn't get it?
No, ma'am, got it. You should move to next slide.
Okay. As for others?
yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay. So this one is basically this is something that we have to learn all together because there's no other way of knowing this. There we have all the professions. They have similar meanings, but according to the genders, they had divided criteria. So there are a few criteria here, like how the changes are made. Like in the first one, the words in Hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the first category, we have two or threes.
Two.
So here some of the words we have for two and threes group. Please read them. Gagan, please start.
Actor, actrice,
Actu, actrice. Please repeat.
actor, actrice,
Actu, not it's in English. The act is in English. In French, it becomes ac.
actor, actrice.
Actu, actrice. Good. Now the next one, Miss Simi.
Musician, musician,
No. For the first group, please stick to the two and threes group.
realizateur,
Realizateur, realizatrice. They are for the director, the specific director who produce films, or we can say stage program directors, the one who direct the theaters, films, people like that. They are
Ma'am, how do you say it
realizateur.
again? I couldn't understand the pronunciation of the second one.
Okay. I will say it a little bit slower this time. Realizateur, realizatrice, realizateur, realizatrice. Would you like to repeat?
Realizateur, realizatrice.
Realizateur, realizatrice. Very good. And the third one?
Institutrice.
Yeah. Institute. Institutrice. So this is something for a teacher who don't teach at school, like someone like me. Institute, institutrice. So these are like some amazing words to try by yourself to like improve your pronunciation. In like just be alone in the room and spoke like loudly, like make the noise, let the words come out of your mouth. It is very amazing to do this activity. You will love if you start doing things like this. Okay, let's take the next one. Sien and Sien.
Sien. Okay.
Yes. So Shreya, please take the first one.
Musician,
Musician,
musician.
Good. Semi.
informatician.
Very good. Informatician. And Gagan.
Politician.
Very good. Now let's take the third one, the E group.
Avocat, avocate.
Okay, now here's the thing. These things are adding in the end. As you can see, these words are adding in the end. So they change the pronunciation from behind, not at the beginning. Okay. So the first one is avocat. The T is not pronounced. In the second one, we will say avocat. Okay. Avocat, avocat. Am I?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
It's your turn.
Étudiant.
Étudiant. Yeah, étudiant, étudiante. Okay, and the last one.
Employee, employee.
Okay. Now here's the thing. I have to add another acute over here.
Okay.
If I can add it now, let me do it. Employee, employee. Like there are not much difference in this one. Employee, employee.
Employee,
So
employee.
it's pronounced same, but the spellings are different. And वो मजे की बात ये है कि इंग्लिश में भी हम सेम ही बोलते हैं. Almost हमारा pronunciation same ही जाता है. Okay.
Okay.
So these last two have the similar thing in them. They are about ear, a, and ear. Okay. So as I cannot see the last part of the slide, I hope you can see that.
Yes, madam.
Okay, now this is fine. I can also see it now. So please read it. Please start reading it.
Casier, casier. I don't know how to say it.
Cassier, Cassier. Yeah, you're
Cas-
saying it right. Like it's perfect.
Casier,
Cassier, Cassier.
casier, casier.
Yeah, very good. It's like it's almost perfect. Now please take the second one.
Cuisine, cuisine.
Cuisine, cuisinier. And the third one.
Infirmier, infirmier, infirmier.
Infirmier. Very good. Okay, there's another like one F is not present here. Infirmier, infirmier. It's for the nurse. A nurse, it's especially for the nurse that is working in the stations, the hospital ones. Okay. The one that works outside that the use that comes with ambulance, they have different words. Something I want to share with you guys. It's a social knowledge. It's nothing to do with French. We have two types. We have a médecin who is a doctor and a docteur in French. We have these two words. So docteur is not actually for the doctor. It's for the PhD holder, just like in India. The person who has done PhD in social rights is also a doctor. But now, as the time is changing, English is showing its effect on French. So the doctor, the médecin is also called docteur. Okay. And the doctor is also divided in the first group. Doctor, doctrice.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the spelling of this cuisine. There should be an I between S and N, if I'm not wrong.
No, yeah, it's here. Because if it's not here, then it will change. You're saying before the S, right?
Ma'am, after S, between S and N.
Yeah, it's here. Because it's the one in the group. It's divided in the group, and this group one has this entire spelling in it. It also gets complicated when the cousin term comes in. Cousin is for cousins, and they have almost similar spelling with cuisine. So that's why I think that's causing a trouble. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, now take the last one. Hello, group.
Server, service,
Yeah, server, service. Next one.
Vendor, vendus.
Vendor, vendus. Very good. And the last one.
Coiffeur,
Coiffure,
coiffeuse,
confuse, confuse.
coiffures,
Okay. So, as I have written down, you have get the meanings also.
yes ma'am.
If I
Yes.
ask you, which one of this one, like, don't see on the screen, let me change it. Now tell me one formation. Give me one word, one profession with both its masculine and feminine forms. And please don't see at the notes you have taken.
D'accord.
So, Gagan, if you want to start, tell us one métier without looking at the notes. Okay, any word.
Je suis
It's all right.
relationship.
It's all right. Ah, réalisateur. You can see it. Réalisateur. And if it's a feminine one, what will you say? Realizatriz.
Realisatrice. Okay.
Realizateur, realizatriz.
D'accord.
No, you have to repeat. Please try. Realizateur. Okay. In the meantime, Shreya, say one of the métier.
Institut, instituts.
Very good. And Simi?
avocat, avocat,
Avocat, avocat. So if I ask you, quelle est votre profession? Tell me one from this page. Take the hardest one that you find.
je suis informaticien,
Tu as informaticien or informatician.
informatician,
Okay. Now share your turn.
J'ai travaillé como realizatriz.
Okay, that's good. And Gagan? Hello? Gagan, are you there? Okay, so I think Gagan can't contact. It's fine. So that's all with the PPTs.